Now we've been to Jameson's, got what we need, and spoke with Dr. Roundtree. It's time to get to Newton Army Base.
Lorrickville 1022 FM radio. With Rockin' Daddy Phil O'Keefe, rocking you all day long, it's 2 o'clock. Time for Jane Ridge and the latest news.
Investigations into last night's Thomastown murders are still underway, but sources say the murders look more like a slaughter. The victims are Thomastown's famous artist Jay Collins and his wife Martha. They leave behind a family of 6 children and 12 grandchildren. They will both be sadly missed. More at 6 o'clock. Back to you, Rockin' Daddy.
Hey, we've been driving all day. What say next Roadhouse we take a break?
Sounds good. Speaking of roadhouses, did you hear that Elvis was approached by a woman in a roadhouse diner?
Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll? Sure. Elvis could have gone into diners.
One of Elvis's very favorite meals was the Fool's Gold Loaf. In fact, Elvis had his private jet fly him over 1,000 miles to Colorado Mine Company to indulge in his favorite sandwich.
Is that a fact?
True story.
What was in the sandwich?
Bacon, peanut butter, and grape jelly. Anyway, Elvis was approached by a woman in a roadhouse diner. He signed her autograph book, smiled, and as he handed it back, she said, "If you were my husband, I would poison your tea." Elvis replied, "Honey, if you are my wife, I'll gladly drink it."
You know, Candy, we got the best job in the world. We take our clients to heaven and bring them back to Earth.
Yeah, Roxy. Beats cleaning toilets or dealing with the general public.
Hell yeah! Ooh, where's this cab? I just want to go home and see my fur babies. Candy.
You know, Ruby, we've been doing this a long time now, and I really thought my freighter and your airport gold job would set us up for life.
I was thinking the same thing. Too bad we got busted, huh?
Yeah, but luckily the deal I made with the General ensures that we are free once the delivery is made.
Can you trust him?
General Travis is a man of his word. He once made a deal with a group of terrorists.
Really?
Yeah, they demanded the standard transport to a ready-fueled plane.
Transport to a ready-fueled plane. Why do they do that?
They're terrorists, it's what they do. So the story goes, they had over 50 hostages. Most were actually very important people. To his word, he gave them the transport and plane as demanded.
Wow.
Once they all got settled, the pilot tried starting the plane, but nothing happened. The General gave them a plane with non-working engines.
So, he kept his word but used the details to ruin their plans.
Yeah, the devil's in the details.
Thank you, Major Bergman. The flight was smooth. Now to see Sergeant Maxwell.
How does it feel giving away over $700 trillion in gold to a bunch of people you'll never see again?
I would prefer to be free and with nothing than 700 trillion in debt or locked up. But hey, that's just me.
Okay, stop me if you heard this one. A blonde, a redhead, and a brunette were all lost in the desert. They found a lamp and rubbed it. A genie popped out and granted them each one wish. The redhead wished to be back home. Poof, she was back home. The brunette wished to be at home with her family. Poof, she was back home with her family. The blonde said, I wish my friends were here.
You know 'em all, huh?
And more ways than one, but yeah, Daddy was a real comedian.
Mine was an engineer, Mama was a teacher.
Little Johnny comes home from school, goes straight up to his dad and says, Dad, do you know what an eclipse is? Dad replies, No, son.
Sergeant, it's an honor to meet you.
Thank you, General, but I hope you're here for more than flattery.
Yes, I'm here for more than flattery. We know bullets, bombs, and every artillery at our disposal has no effect on this creature, but gold does. I know this because the creature's father told me. To quote him, it's like kryptonite to them.
Yes, I spoke with John Roundtree earlier about Professor Riley's situation and assigned tactical units to destroy these abominations. At the moment, I have received news that we stopped a huge red creature. We maneuvered it into the snowy mountains. Eventually, it shrunk and dissipated into a foggy steam, then was gone. In the central desert, we battled a massive metal monster, hitting it with powerful microwaves sent simultaneously from global satellites. It cooked from the inside, melted like ice on a hot day. Our third was the winged beast. We used a massive air balloon net placed where the winged creature rose. Once enclosed and shot into space, that problem was solved. And lastly, for the Earth monster, we used every worldwide defense station simultaneously to bombard it into dust. It was spread by the wind, never to be seen again. We tried all these tactics on the fifth creature, but so far, as you know, nothing has worked. So, gold, you say, General? Our special flamethrower tanks could shoot the gold, but where can we get enough to end this creature?
Hunter Stone and Ruby Diamond, we've been expecting you.
Is that Harry Connors I see in front of me?
Good to see you, Hunter. And you, Miss Diamond. Looking wonderful as always.
Thank you, Harry. It's been way too long. How's Judy and the kids?
Everyone is good. I see you're still hanging with Hunter. Judy always said you two are dangerous together.
She got that right.
General Travis is eager to speak with you, Mr. Stone. Please follow me, and Miss Diamond. Go with Major Connors, if you will.
As agreed, General.
Very good, Mr. Stone. You and Miss Diamond are free to go.
With all due respect, I think it's best we stay. Shooting this thing with gold may not be the final solution. There's one more weapon we could try if all else fails.
And what would that be, Mr. Stone?
You've no doubt heard about the Bryson Hornet virus?
Are you saying we should use germ warfare in this situation?
If this gold does nothing, then I can't see what other options you have.
Okay, Hunter, say you are right, and this virus kills the creature. It would kill us all along with it.
Exactly, General. The original molecule would. But on our way here, we stopped at Jameson Riley's estate and discovered the professor's assistant, John Roundtree, had developed the Hornet molecule further and had taken out the human killer element. I took the liberty of bringing enough to kill this monster.
Clever, Mr. Stone. Let's get this into action. How is it deployed?
It's in liquid form, so your special cannons could easily spray the monster with it.
Good, Mr. Stone. Very good.
Excuse me, Sarge. May I bring you up to speed with our situation?
Absolutely, Corporal. What's the latest?
Sir, we shot and covered the beast in the gold we had, but it broke out. It began raining, and we saw it freak out, like it was in agony. So we got the fire trucks and managed to push it back into an open field. The water seems to have a controlling effect on the monster, but not the kill effect we needed.
So the gold is useless, Corporal?
Regrettably. It appears that way, Sarge.
All our modern-day weapons have no effect on this creature. Where do we go from here?
Created by Jameson Riley, father of evolution, Elixir, The elixir of life, get it now and live forever.
I only have one question for you. Are you wanting to live forever? Well, in this day and age you can. I wanted to call it Beautiful Mary, but the powers that be said who. So if wanting to live forever, my elixir of life's for you.
Sergeant, it's come to my attention that the gold isn't working.
Correct, General. I've just been informed of that very thing.
It seems we have one more weapon in our arsenal.
We are out of options, General, so what's this weapon you speak of?
The Hornet virus.
Intriguing. Tell me more.
Hunter Stone has brought a liquid supply to us, Sergeant, minus the human killer element. If we spray the beast with it, I believe the creature will die.
It's worth a try. Let's go with it.
Well, Hunter, you were right. The Hornet virus killed the beast. So now you and Miss Diamond are free to go.
You're a man of your word, General Travis.
And remember, forgive your enemies, but never forget their names.
Yeah, and winning is all about knowing when to fight and not to fight. I thank you for your honesty and wisdom. Adios.
Goodbye, Mr. Stone.
Bryson Hornet, responsible for over 100,000 deaths due to his airborne virus, has struck a deal with the Newton courts to pay trillions in family compensations and the rebuilds in Neeson. Some say it's a small price to pay for his actions. Others thankful for the money, saying he was just trying to help the city, but made fatal mistakes. Here's Bryson Hornet after being released.
Although money can never replace a human life, I hope my compensation packages relay my regret in causing such a devastating impact to this city and its people. I have pledged trillions to the reconstruction of Neeson, and with Dr. Roundtree's help have re-engineered the Hornet molecule to do as it was originally intended. It was supposed to be an air purifier. After seeing the smog and air pollution covering our city, I set upon creating a molecule that would eat the smog and pollution. By giving 100,000 units away with the molecule living in it, I thought the air would be cleaned in a matter of days. Unfortunately, I was sadly mistaken. The molecule somehow metamorphosized into this killer virus. I love this city and its people. It was never my intention to hurt anyone. So let's rebuild better and stronger, with cleaner air for our families and a brighter future ahead. Thank you for your understanding.
Wonderful sunset, huh? So what now?
Only the universe knows, Ruby. If just particles can create such powerful beings here on Earth, imagine what life lives beyond the stars. There really is something greater out there.
You know, Hunter, I kind of feel sorry for the creatures.
Oh, really? How so?
Well, they have a right to life, just like any other life form. Look, realistically, they were living beings just trying to survive.
Sure, tell that to the people of Neeson. Tell that to all the others killed, that we don't know about. No, hey, I'm all for live and let live, but not when what's living is trying to kill me. Come on, Ruby, you must be joking.
Right as always, that's Hunter Stone, Mr. Everything. What say we blow this joint and you can buy me dinner?
What say we blow this joint and you can buy me breakfast?